Hey everybody, it's Dalton. I want to talk about a little fishing trip that we took up north, a little lake in Watsonville, about 70 acres. It can be a pretty tough lake, and it proved to be a pretty tough lake. I went out with Scott with Central Coast Bass. We were out there 3 days. The first day we were there is the video before this one, and then we went out on Saturday and Monday. We got out there Saturday, absolutely no wind, and the lake had changed. From Monday to Saturday, the lake went from 2-foot visibility to 6 or 7 foot visibility. I've never seen a lake change that quickly in that short of a period of time. So it was much clearer. What we did, because we couldn't find any wind, was earlier in the morning we tried to find as much shade as we could find, and we started catching some bass in that shaded area, which cuts down that light penetration.
Get down in that deeper water, see there he is. You see bait on the ground. Man, that's a lot of fun. Feels better? Yeah, better. Get them on the bottom. Oh, on the bottom. So down last week, couldn't get anything up. I had that one I lost in that drop shot, but that was the only thing drop shot. Good for me. Another pretty bass out here at Lake X. Lake X, he calls it.
Oh yeah. I just found here is those. Oh, fish. Nice fish. Really nice fish. Look at this guy.
You got a big one.
I'm not even reeling him. He thumped it. Well, my choice to go to the jig worked, guys. PP&J. Where's he going? He's going right on by the boat.
He's coming around.
No, just wait. He ain't done yet.
Oh yeah, he's nice. Nice fat one. There you go.
Nice one. Nice fatty.
Yeah, he's stuffed. PP&J.
He's the stuff one.
Here we go, guys. Second cast with the jig. You guys already know this jig. Everybody was buying them from me when we whacked them on shore.
Oh, really?
Once we were done with that, we came back yesterday, and I had been catching them on a Ned rig up to that point because it was the only thing I could get a bite on. Yesterday, nothing on the Ned rig. We both threw it. They had no interest. So I was just trying to think things up. I thought, well, I'll go ahead and try pitching. So I took a little Strike King Menace and Menace grub, and I just put it on a 3/0 extra wide gap hook with a 3/8 tungsten weight, and I was just kind of pitching this thing around, and I only caught one small fish on it.
Little guy, but
I was just gonna say they might have moved around to the deeper side.
So that didn't work very well. One of the things that I will go to when I know a bite is just really super tough is I'm going to go to a bait that I can keep in the water, keep it soaked, keep it wet, and work it really slow. And for me, one of my favorite ways to do it is just a simple drop shot. So what I did is I took a size 6 Gamakatsu extra wide gap hook so I could Texas rig this little Yum sharpshooter. This is a green pumpkin color, and I used a 3/16 ounce weight. And the way I worked this thing was pretty much torture, but we started catching bass on the drop shot because we slowed things way down.
There he is. Dragged it too good. Even this guy couldn't.
Oh,
drag.
there's one right next to him.
Yeah, well, there you go. Back up and put on the spotlight. There's a school of them here. Let's go, guys. 2 fish, 2 casts, 2 hits. I told you you could stay right here.
Turn my camera. Oh, it's on.
It's on.
Another one on a drop shot.
Now we're on top of them.
Can you move it?
That's a chunky one. Now that's a chunky one there.
Better one.
He's better.
Come on top of them.
They're right underneath us.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it on a little drop shot with a size 6 extra wide gap hook. Set it up kind of weedless. And they're few and far between, but we're getting one here and one there.
Oh yeah. Check on line one over there. Hey, nice spot.
It felt funny, like it never hit the bottom. And that was why. But we had it. Swimming around with it. Look at this, need to hit the water.
Now these finicky little guys are incredibly picky right now. I got him on a drop shot. As soon as it hit the water, he took it. You know, in the fall time, fishing can be incredibly active, but you can come across a stretch of days. I don't know if it's a cold front, weather change, I don't know. But you can just come into a really tough time as well. And the reason I was out at this lake is they have such big bass. I was hoping to hook into one. I haven't caught a big bass out there in a long time. I will definitely go back and try again. But the way I approach a real finicky bite, as I call it, basically I fight for every bite. I slow things down to a crawl, almost to a torturous crawl, but it seems to be the only way I can catch them. Now sometimes you can fish real fast and get them to react. Believe me, I tried that. No reaction whatsoever. It was really slow fishing. So the next time you're on a lake and you have that kind of a bite where the bass are just inactive, they don't seem to want anything, try that drop shot and shorten your leader, work it really, really slow, use a small bait, and it might get you a few more bites. Well, I hope this video helps. I'm going to stay honest with you about all my fishing trips. If I've had a good trip, I'll tell you. If I've had one that was tough, I'll let you know. This one was tough. I think in 3 days we caught about 20 bass between the two of us. Of course, in the fall, I've had a lot better days than that. But we got the fish, we caught some bass, we figured some things out, and it gives me something to work with the next time I go out there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon.